Okay, it's supposed to start. We're live. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Show it, show it, show it. Okay, let me please make show. If nobody knows, I'm in the Discord. I'm watching for the live thing appear, so I could make sure that I'm live events something. I don't know what the fuck am I talking about. Knows I'm in the Discord. I'm gonna check messages in Diego's server or in Sub Plus people. I should make episode 5 private and make it the full history. Good idea, Autumn. A smart boy. Let's of course go here and private this private save. Okay, here we go. Everything is privated, I think. Is it? I think it is private. It's supposed to show that it's a private. Okay, I will keep everything public when it's gonna be kind of released or something. They trying to make me respond. Look at this. Oh, I see you. Okay, I'm keeping the cool VC. I do not have permission, sadly. I do not sadly have permission. Permission. Okay, yeah, everything is private. Streamer mode is enabled. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? Today, I'm gonna read those messages and think if I'm gonna block them or not, because they kinda games and work with Diego. That's what we're gonna do. What the fuck? Okay, I think we're gonna do a session 1 because kinda. Oh. Streamy software. Yeah, it says everything. Streamy software. Streamy software. Okay, show. Private. Okay, already live thing opened. Why? Darkin is innocent, of course, but I thought he would say, "Nah, your show was fucking suck, man." I'm starting to think they gonna hate me a lot. I'm not joking, a lot. Should I show them episode 10? Nah. What the f- Yeah, about the presentation and something. Yes, I think tomorrow, I think Bodhi will receive another, like a bird boulder of show. I made an awesome stuff, let me show you. I guess, I'm in the Diego's VC. What happens if I fell off the map? Do I die? Be right back.
Shitty ass build. Shitty ass build. Shitty ass build. was it? What am I? Here they are going. Hello? Is that Monkey? What, did Taco Bell? Oh god. Oh, wait. Did I just say Taco Bell out loud? Oh my god, Monkey! Monkey, I don't got Taco Bell! It's this guy named Artem. Oh crap. He's on the other side of the screen. You want to Taco Bell? Then tell me Artem. No, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. I know you want the Taco Bell. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Wah. Look at memes, look at memes, look at memes.
Anyway, so Falcon.
You wanna see some of the dumbest TikTok trends ever?
Yeah, but first, let me get a screen thing.
What?
Okay, Discord. Okay, I'm.
You ready?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Dumbest TikTok trends to ever fucking exist. The Benadryl challenge was a challenge where people would basically take a shit ton of Benadryl. Now, why were they doing this? Because apparently it would cause hallucinations. But you know what else taking a shit ton of Benadryl causes? Death. fucking death, which is exactly what happened to a young girl who did this challenge. The blackout challenge, aka the choke game, was a challenge where people would basically make themselves stop breathing so that they would pass out unconscious. I'm not making this up, this was a real thing. It didn't directly start on TikTok, but this trend made it more popular on the app. And surprise, surprise, 7 kids died trying to do this challenge. The Cha-Cha Slide challenge was a challenge where people would film themselves driving to the Cha-Cha Slide. Whenever the song went to the left or to the right, you would basically swerve your car in that direction. And hella people would just straight up swerve right in the middle of traffic. The amount of dumbasses that got into a car accident doing this challenge is insane. The penny challenge was a challenge where people would put a coin on the prongs of a phone charger as it was still plugged into an outlet. Now the point of doing this was to try and get a little shock, but in case you didn't know, that causes the outlet to fucking explode and can set your goddamn house on fire. And some kids were dumb enough to do this in their school. In March 2020, people started the coronavirus challenge where they would try to get COVID by licking the most random shit. Doorknobs, handrails, toilet seats. Nothing was off limits for these fuckers. And yes, it worked. People got COVID from this. It also resulted in many people getting things much worse than COVID. Don't lick random shit, people. The Skull Breaker challenge was a challenge where 3 people would jump
What
into
the
the air
fuck?
at the same
What
time,
the
and they
fuck?
would kick the feet underneath of the person in the middle. Oh, and surprise, surprise, some fucking kids got a concussion from doing it. Who would have thought something called the Skull Breaker challenge would go wrong? The NyQuil chicken challenge was a challenge where people would cook raw chicken in cough syrup. Not only is this straight up nasty as fuck, but it's also extremely dangerous. For one, you should not be ingesting that much cough syrup. You're not a SoundCloud rapper. And when you boil cough syrup, you release a lot of aerosol. And you know what happens when you inhale too much aerosol? You could fucking die! The Slap a Teacher challenge
Wow.
is, well, pretty self-explanatory. Just casually assaulting teachers for shits and giggles. Now, TikTok tried to spread the narrative that this trend was a hoax at first, but that didn't stop a bunch of dumbasses from actually doing this. And surprise, surprise, it resulted in someone getting jail time. The DIY Fang challenge was a challenge where people were making their own vampire fangs for Halloween. But rather than just putting them on their teeth like normal people, they were fucking super gluing them on! I'm not making this up. People were actually super gluing vampire fangs onto their teeth for a trend. The Throw It in the Air challenge was a challenge where people would stand in a circle, stare at their phone, throw an object into the air, and then try not to flinch as it hit them. Now, you think that for this challenge, people would throw really light objects so that they don't get hurt, right? No, not at all. People were throwing fucking heavy-ass objects into the air. One group did this challenge with a fucking ladder, like... But you know, this challenge does seem really, really fun. If you want to get a fucking concussion, the Pee Your Pants challenge was a challenge where people would... well, pee their pants. Now, why were people doing this? I have no fucking idea.
That's
The
funny.
Poop challenge was a challenge where people would take a poop and then... Nah, bro, I'm skipping this one. The Fire Mirror challenge was a challenge where people would put a flammable liquid onto a mirror and then set it on fire. And apparently doing this would make the fire create a really cool shape. Ah, yes, a trend where young children set a fire in their house. Nothing could possibly go wrong from that. No, nothing at all. The Hot Water challenge was a challenge where people would literally pour boiling water on themselves. Yes, people literally poured boiling water on themselves. I am not making this shit up. And of course, there were kids that got severe burns because they were stupid enough to do this trend. Look, I get that they're kids and stuff, but it's boiling water. What the fuck do you think was gonna happen? The Teeth Filing challenge was a challenge where people would use a nail file to shorten their teeth. And it works. Only if you know what you're doing. But most people on this app are stupid as fuck and do not know what they're doing. So most people ended up making their teeth look demonic as fuck.
Whoa,
People who did this trend out here looking like jaws and shit. Is it really that hard to make people? Now, I'm sure most of you remember the frozen honey challenge. You basically put some honey in a bottle, you freeze it, and then boom, you got a tasty snack. Now, there's nothing wrong with this challenge if you only ate a little bit of the honey. But so many people were just straight down chugging all of this honey, and you know what that gives you? One straight ticket to the worst diarrhea. But so many people were just straight down chugging all of this honey, and you know what that gives you? One straight ticket to the worst diarrhea of your life, baby girl. It was a beauty trend.
Baby girl?
One straight ticket to the worst diarrhea of your life, baby girl. There was a beauty trend going around for a while where people would use Gorilla Glue to apply things like eyelashes, nails, etc. And some people were dumb enough to put this in their fucking hair. You know, a place where you kind of shouldn't put fucking Gorilla Glue on. They put a big fat label on the bottle telling you not to put the shit on your skin for a reason. It's an extremely strong adhesive that's meant for things like stone, wood, and glass. It's not a fucking beauty product. Another dumb beauty hack trend was the face wax challenge where people would put loads of wax all over their face and then peel it off. Now, in general, there's nothing wrong with waxing your face. It's a great way to get clear skin. But this shit was so over the top and covered your entire face, including the eyes. Not a good idea. Your skin is pretty easy to peel off, and I'm sure you like it on your face where it belongs. Another dumbass beauty hack was one where a bunch of wannabe Kylie Jenners put erection cream on their lips to make them more puffy. And while it does technically work, it's a very stupid thing to do. It's called erection cream and not lip filler cream for a reason. Experts say that doing something like this can cause pretty serious side effects, such as soreness, swelling, blisters, fluctuations in blood pressure. Oh, and how could I forget? Fucking heart problems. Nutmeg challenge was a challenge where people would eat high amounts of nutmeg because apparently it would get you high. Now, why is doing this such a stupid idea? Because eating that much nutmeg can cause very serious health effects, such as seizures, organ failure, and fucking how could we forget the milk crate challenge? The challenge where people would try and climb over a pyramid of milk crates. The people doing this trend were practically begging to get their necks broken. Milk crates are very weak and extremely durable. They're not exactly designed for people to walk on them. The amount of people that actually got themselves injured from doing this fucking trend is not even funny. TikTok literally had to ban all of the videos and the trend because of how fucking dumb people were being. For the fire trend, people would put a flammable liquid on their body and then set themselves on fire. Now, originally, people were just doing simple stuff like hand sanitizer, and if you know how to do it right, it can make a really cool trick. But people on this app were being fucking stupid and using liquids like gasoline. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, there's no way people were dumb enough to do that. Oh, no. People were dumb enough to do that, sweetheart. There was a trend where people would mix jelly, hand sanitizer, bleach, and shaving cream in a Ziploc bag and hold it up to their eye, thinking that it would change their eye color. And people genuinely believed that this worked. Now, baby girl, I hate to break it to you, but a bunch of random-ass items from CVS does not change your eye color. The art of fractal wood burning had its own trend on TikTok for a while. This is an art of designing wood that uses a very high voltage tool and should only be done by professionals. Because if you fuck up, there can be very bad consequences, like setting your house on fire, which is exactly how multiple people who tried this died. The Kia challenge was a challenge where people would break into cars and steal them. People would post themselves hot wiring a car and then taking off with it. And for some reason, people were specifically stealing Kias and Hondas. This fucking trend alone caused Kia and Honda thefts to skyrocket over 2,500%. Committing auto theft for a TikTok trend. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is next? The rob a bank challenge? And how can we forget the devious lick
the video
trend?
for a second?
What do you need?
I need to be right back. You Alright, you know what to do. Falcon, you know what to do.
Alright.
You know what to do.
What?
You know what to do.
Trend where people were just stealing the most random shit from their schools that they could find. These kids were what the fuck is next? The rob a bank challenge? And how could we forget the devious lick trend? A trend where people were just stealing the most random shit from their schools that they could find. These kids were somehow stealing the most random and insane items. Water fountains, toilets, the pet lizard, the projector. Someone somehow stole the smart board. Even the fucking fire extinguisher. People were just stealing the most random shit. People somehow stole the school bus. It's so bad that so many schools have
What?
shit. People somehow stole the school bus. People were just stealing the most random shit from their schools that they could find. These kids were somehow stealing the most random and insane items. Water fountains, toilets, the pet lizard, the projector. Someone somehow stole the smartboard. Even the fucking fire extinguisher. People were just stealing the most random shit. People somehow stole the school bus. It got so bad that so many schools had to lock up
People somehow stole the school bus.
board. Even the fucking fire extinguisher. People were just stealing the most random shit. People somehow stole the school bus. It got so bad that so many schools had to lock up their stuff. So the fucking fire extinguisher. People were just stealing the most random shit. People somehow stole the school bus. It got so bad that so many schools had to lock up their stuff so that these dumbass kids wouldn't steal it. The dipping challenge was a challenge where men would dip their family jewels in a thing of soy sauce, believing that they would be able to taste it that way. And a lot of people genuinely believed that this worked. However, it doesn't, and that's for one simple reason. Your fucking balls don't have taste buds on them. It's called basic fucking anatomy. For the scalp popping challenge, people would rip out a piece of their hair to try and make a scalp popping effect, which is a pretty fucking easy way to cause bleeding or get a sore on your head. And ripping out your own hair kind of fucking hurts, so maybe don't do it. A lot of influencers were ingesting fish tank cleaner because they believed that it would reverse aging. And they also believe it had all these beneficial effects like enhancing your memory and boosting your metabolism. And I don't know where the fuck they got this information from, but it cannot be any more bullshit. Yeah, all you're gonna get from ingesting this stuff is blue-colored poop. For the corn drill challenge, people would put a piece of corn on a drill and spin it as they tried to eat it. Now, doing this is a pretty easy way to eat your corn really fast. But it's also a really easy way to break your fucking teeth. Just eat it with your hands like a normal fucking person. There was a pretty recent challenge where people were just spraying perfume into their eyes. Now, why were people doing this? I have no fucking idea. If the point of the challenge was to blind yourself or to make yourself look as dumb as possible, well, you did a pretty good job. The salt challenge was a challenge where people would just chug a bunch of salt. Again, I have no fucking idea why people were doing this. For those who don't have brain cells, salt has a thing called sodium in it, and taking in that much sodium can give you high blood pressure, which can cause very certain health problems, including fucking death. The sunburn art challenge, people would draw on their body with sunscreen and then give themselves sunburn, and doing this would give them some really cool looking art. The problem with this is that getting sunburn a lot can cause some really bad things that you don't want, like fucking skin cancer, which affects 1 in 5 Americans, by the way, so don't fucking do this. The salt and ice challenge has been on the internet for a long ass time, but it's found its way to TikTok. What people do is that they put salt on their arm and then they put an ice cube on top of it, which causes the temperature to drop, which makes it really, really fucking painful. And doing this can cause some very severe burns. And there are lots of people who have had to go to the hospital for 3rd-degree burns from this stupid challenge. I don't think a lot of people actually know just how dangerous the inhaling helium challenge is. When you inhale helium, your body displaces oxygen. You know, that thing you kind of need to live. And this can cause people to experience nausea, lightheadedness, or passing out. Oh, and fucking death! The Angel of Death challenge, people would literally jump in front of moving cars and trucks. And they did this to test if the vehicles would actually stop for them. And no, this was not in America. It was actually in Indonesia. And surprise, surprise, people died from this shit. There was a beauty trend going around where people would literally inhale tanning spray because they thought it would give them a tan. And while there's zero proof that this does work, there is proof that it does cause certain issues like high blood pressure, kidney problems, oh, and skin cancer. This stuff may not be FDA approved, but it's definitely dumbass approved. For the Orbeez challenge, people would literally go around and blast random people with Orbeez like a menace, which is already a stupid idea alone, but some people were stupid enough to make their Orbeez gun look like an actual firearm. Yeah, that's a pretty easy way to get yourself in jail for life. Why the actual fuck?
Aww.
Okay, that was funny. Wait, wanna continue watching Slash Door? Wait, Untitled on Scratch? What are you working in Scratch?
What?
I see the Scratch. What are you
There's nothing
working
over
on?
here. There's nothing over there. They're gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's else, bitch. Anyways, wait now.
Wanna play something
You
else?
should kill yourself now. Have you seen this yet?
24 seconds will sure. Here now. Oh my... What? What the fuck?
Did you see what's under it?
You're not alone. 988 suicide crisis lifeline. Free confidence.
No. Like under this video, look, how to help someone who is suicidal. Look, you should kill yourself now.
How did the
I don't know.
Try to call it, wait, try to call it.
No. No way. You do it, bro. No way. I'm not doing that. No way.
Okay, fine.
Getting for real. I forgot what motherfucker.
10,
Where is it?
10 scariest Roblox games.
What?
10 scariest Roblox games.
Hold on, I'm looking for it. Where is it? I'm looking for it. I can't find it. I'm just showing you my entire history. I can't find the video. Oh, here it is.
Oh yes. Oh fucking
Is this the one that has the thing on it?
yeah.
Alright, family. Let's go to Cece's Pizza.
It's the motion blur.
I want Burger King. Please let me get Burger King. No, family. We are just get Burger King another time.
If you don't let me get back, I'll destroy the builder building.
Bambi, you destroyed the buildings. You executed terrorism.
I don't care if you take me into Cece's Pizza, it will destroy everything.
For the last time, Bambi. No, we're not getting Burger King. You're getting Cece's Pizza.
That's it. I am going to destroy the buildings. How can I destroy the buildings? You're gonna go for some time. That means no food, no water, no Burger King, no video games, and no sleeping. Go home now.
Let's go.
Where is it? Oh.
Alright, Bambi. Let's go to Cece's Pizza.
Enough.
No, Dave. I want Burger King. Please let me get Burger King. No, Bambi. We are getting Cece's Pizza for lunch. You can get Burger King another time.
If you don't let me get Burger King,
What the
Bambi, are you okay?
Bambi's not okay. Bambi's not okay.
Which one of you milk channel?
What?
Yeah, Jake, you wanna watch this?
Who made the milk channel?
I don't know. Check adult log.
What's adult log?
Holy fuck. Oh, wait, then. Oh god.
Who added the milk channel?
And for revise.
God damn it, I have to speak to Bradley again.
Anyways,
Okay,
check
well,
this
I'm
out.
gonna go talk to him. My final message here.
Good
Yeah.
shitty ass build. Shitty ass build. Okay, you ready?
Bambi, let's go to Cece's Pizza. You destroyed the buildings.
if you don't let me get Burger King, I'll destroy the building.
Bambi, if you destroyed the buildings, you will be executed for terrorism.
I don't care if you take me into Cece's Pizza, it will destroy everything.
For the last time, Bambi. No, we're not getting Burger King. You're getting Cece's Pizza.
That's it, Dave. I am going to destroy the buildings. That's it, Dave. I am going to destroy the buildings.
Oh my god.
It's a shadow. It's a shadow, bro.
Is
It's a
it?
shadow, look.
That's it, Dave. I am going to destroy the buildings. How do you destroy the buildings? You're gonna go for I am going to destroy. That's it, Dave. I am going to destroy the buildings.
Why does he sound like that?
Because he's mad.
I know, but wait.
Bambi, if you destroy the buildings, you will be executed.
Shut up.
Build a building. If you don't let me get back again right now, I'll destroy
Shut up. Wait a minute.
If you don't let me get back again right now, I'll destroy build a building. If you don't let me get back again right now, I'll destroy build a building. Ah.
Bambi, if you destroy the buildings, you will be executed.
Baby, if you destroyed the building.
Bambi, if you destroy the buildings, you will be executed for terrorism.
If you destroy the
I
buildings.
don't care if you take me into Cece's pizza, it will destroy everything.
For the last time, Bambi. No, we are not getting Burger King. We are getting CC's pizza.
That's it, Dave. I am going to destroy the buildings. How do you destroy the buildings? Go, it will destroy.
Getting CC's pizza.
That's it, Dave. I am going to destroy the buildings.
I am going to destroy the building.
That's it, Dave. I am going to destroy the buildings.
Phil this.
I am going to destroy the building.
It's time, Bambi. Execute. Please let me get Burger King. No, Bambi, we are getting CC's pizza for lunch. You can get CC's pizza. No, Dave, I want Burger King. Please let me get Burger King. No, Bambi, we are getting CC's pizza for lunch. Please let me get Burger King. No, Bambi, we are getting CC's pizza for lunch. You can get Burger King later.
The fuck?
No.
If you don't let me get back again right now, I'll destroy.
There we go. Is that his dick?
Oh, Bambi, we are getting CC's pizza.
I am going to destroy the buildings. How do you destroy the buildings? Go, for some time. That means no food, no water, no Burger King, no video games, and no sleep.
No sleep. Hey, yo, where did it?
Bro.
Why is Furbies are terrifying? Yes.
Okay, so what the hell was the deal with these guys, huh? Now I'm sure you either owned one, had a friend that owned one, or at the very least are familiar with these such pictures of them, but these are Furbies. They are small robots designed, apparently, to look like owls, and they speak a made-up language called Furbish, which gradually evolved
You see it?
into speaking English. Their front-facing eyes suggest them to be predators, and they were banned from the Pentagon for fears of recording classified information. They have
They used to
no
be pretty,
off-switch.
and then
Now, I
they
never had
banned
Furbies
from.
as a kid, but all my friends seemed terrified of theirs. To find out why, I scoured Reddit and Twitter for stories, as well as asking you guys on the community page. Thank you to every single one of you who commented. I wish I could include them all. Do watch to the end of this video for one such story about a malfunctioning toy, which I genuinely think is one of the best stories I've ever heard. But before that, a few years ago, my cousin and I were hanging out in her room when I found her old Furby. I was looking at it when it started making some weird noise, so I chucked it into the open closet. It landed staring at us, and slowly opened its mouth and started its Furby death screech. We beat the fuck out of it for the next 5 minutes until it finally died. Had a terrifying experience with my Furby where after some time it just would not sleep. I'd wake up to these sounds of demands for food or strange giggling. The worst part is that the Furby was on the shelf right across my bedroom, so I'd wake up and look across the room to it just blankly staring at me like, "Oh night I do nom 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 wah." I'll always remember the day when my Furby malfunctioned, screaming constantly, only punctuated by garbled electronic whirring and scrambled vocal sounds while its eyes looked frantically around and its mouth bit the air in futility. Did you gaze too long into the abyss? What did you learn, Furby? I was devoted to my Furby, but eventually it ran out of batteries and was reduced to a paperweight. Then one night I accidentally pushed it off my desk and went, and its eyes rolled down into its face so that the wires were visible. There were no batteries inside it. When my Furby runs out of batter, its eyes turn black. It's like it's staring into your soul. I'm going to assume they mean battery. I hope they mean battery. My Furby danced to loud music and yelled so much my lizard shat himself in the car. I'll never forget the time my Furby woke up for the first time in a decade and wished me happy birthday on my birthday. Not mine, but a kid I knew back in
Wish
middle
me
school.
happy
One day, his
birthday
house
on
burned
my
down. They were
birthday.
going through the wreckage and he uncovered a Furby his sister owned. The thing was burnt badly and one side of its face was missing. It was still croaking out in a broken mechanical voice, "Feed me." At Tori Oldana, remember when my Furby tried to kill me that one time? Yeah, we were buried in my
Burped.
closet and I just heard
Yeah.
it sing. I remember that I used to have a talking Furby and for some reason I tried to drown it, so I think that messed it up a bit, because it started talking in this weird demonic voice and asking me to play with it. My religious parents thought it was a demon or something, so they got a priest to come bless our house. This is probably heaps common, but whatever is inside Furby's heads that holds their eyes up broke in my one, and he was forever staring down at me from the top shelf of my room overlooking my bed.
Diego.
E.g.,
Oh, Jesus
everyone
Christ,
knows
that's
how terrifying
terrifying.
their eyes are when they're staring at you in the face. Me, knowing this, takes them shut, only to have them open the next morning. I re-gifted the Furby. Me and my little brother once got 2 Furbies for Christmas. They were kind of cute until one of them suddenly swapped personalities into a disgusting drunk middle-aged man who would burp, fart and make weird comments in a really strange voice, and we spent hours trying to get it to switch back. Me and my brother referred to this as going rogue. Both of our Furbies went rogue several times after that, and every time it happened we'd run away in terror screaming, "It's happening again, Furby is going rogue." What the fuck? I woke up in the middle of the night when I was in like 4th grade to go to the bathroom, and it was one of those, holy shit, I'm about to wet my bed midnight peas. So I got up and headed towards my light switch. It was by my dresser and the Furby was on it, and right before I turned the light on I bumped into the dresser, and the Furby fell onto the hardwood floor and started screeching. Instantly peed my pants, and I'm pretty sure pooped a little. I think my Furby murdered someone. That's not how you spell murdered, that's not even how you spell Furby. I once had a Furby, my brother's actually, and one day I jammed a bamboo pole in its mouth and hid it. All you could hear got the next 2 weeks was a faraway om nom 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 nom. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my Furby. It told us its name was Coco, but sometimes referred to itself as Yokonuma. It would always request to play hide and seek. It didn't consider itself hidden unless it was somewhere dark, but apparently this Furby was also afraid of the dark, and would let out a horrible wailing noise until you took it out of its hiding spot. It did this if you covered its sensor to try to make it go to sleep too. Just screamed. Oh no, beans are horrible. Hated them ever since my sister tried to feed them to my Furby as a kid. Opened his mouth to find a mouldy bean. My brother's Furby bit my genitalia. I woke up to one fingering my ass. Edit. Oh, you said Furby, not furry. Let's take that as a cue to stop and take a quick look at the wiki page of Furby glitches. Some great stuff here, but I'm going to draw your attention to these 3. Sometimes they can have deep voices for no apparent reason. Sometimes your Furby dances and then dies. And Furby sometimes uses its mouth as its eyes, or its eyes as its mouth. I'm now starting to understand why, when I used to go in my friends' houses and wake their Furbies up, they would react, "No, no, God, what have you done?" This next story is a bit long, so whilst I read it, we'll look at some of the pictures that were kindly sent to me by someone in the Furby community leading up to this video. My parents had just bought our house, and we were busy painting the walls and cleaning the various cupboards. I was painting my room when out of nowhere I hear my grandmother scream bloody murder. I was the first one to get to her, and she was yelling demon in Persian. Sorry. She was yelling demon in Persian, she doesn't speak English, and pointing towards the closet door. I slowly make my way towards the closet and open the door. On the shelf, directly eye level, was a fucking pink baby Furby. The previous owners must have painted its eyes because they were the colour of blood red with big black pupils. It blinked and said, "Me love you." My Furby suddenly started speaking Russian and then Portuguese reversed. When I got mine, it also started screeching and singing in a devilish way, "Mama is coming." You know when you put something in the mouth stroke beak, it'd say Furbalicious or something? Well, one time the batteries died during this, so you got the whole do-pitching and slowing down effect. Went from normal Furber to lower than sulfur hexafluoride speech, licious. Imagine being that kid with a toy that used to go, Furby-licious. One time my Furby said, "I can't see," and 10 seconds later my power went out. I didn't own it, but my friend had some kind of knockoff Furby that couldn't turn off, and on a sleepover the thing just turned on, said, "I'm tired," and jumped off the shelf directly onto his face. Shortly after my first cat died, I think I was 4 or 5, my parents got me a Furby. The first thing it said out of the box, "Kitty all gone," and burped. 10 years after the last time I touched it, in a box under my bed, at 2 in the morning, my Furby said, "Kaboo Kuda," out of nowhere. My Furby's starting to malfunction, so I stuffed it in a drawer, and when I went to sleep, I just heard hee 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 repeatedly from across the room. I dropped mine, and now instead of saying cock-a-doodle-doo when it wakes up, it just says cock over and over and over in a very rapid manner. I had a buddy who told his Furby to fuck off once, and the Furby said, "You," without missing a beat. I used to have one, and it just kept saying something like, "I hate you," on repeat until my parents removed the batteries. Years back, a friend gave me a Yoda Furby toy thing. It was horrifying. It did all the normal Furby stuff, but with the addition of Yoda speak. Like everyone else, I moved it to the top shelf of my closet. The noises that came out of that thing as the batteries died are what nightmares are made of. Horrible, gurgling. What we didn't realise was the Furby was a Spanish Furby, which doesn't seem that strange until you've woken up to it screaming "Hombre" in the middle of the night. When we decided to sell my Furby, we put it in a plastic bag, and when we carried it downstairs, it sobbed louder than I've ever heard it go and yelled, "There's something in my eye." I remember when my Furby went bad, it kept yelling "Cocoa," which was its name, and wouldn't stop. Hashtag scarred for life. The night after I fixed up my Furby boom with some batteries, my mother made the mistake of putting it in her room. Suddenly, a very loud and squeaky voice begins yelling, "I'm changing," repeatedly over and over, the pitch slowly decreasing into that of something from the deep layers of hell. So if you shoot certain laser tag guns at the Furbies with the IR sensors, you can occasionally scramble them in weird ways. When we did it, we got it to make a couple surprising squawks, but little else. However, when my sister got to talk to me Barbie, it would learn these terrifyingly demonic chants. So I'd wait for my sister to pick the doll up, shoot it, and it would scream, "Whoa, ba 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 ba, kalashi lashi." Here is a story I was talking about, which I think is my new favourite story of all time. I once had this Woody toy who was made of fabric, and a rat bit his chest open, took his speaker thing, and ran away with it into the wall. I have no idea how many times I was woken up by that every week. Now, I've had rat problems in previous homes, and I can't tell you how unsettling it is. But what would certainly make it worse is if a rat is running around your home saying, "I'm the new sheriff in town." Now look, I enjoyed making this video, and as Rat Sheriff suggests, I have plenty of other stories now from you guys about other malfunctioning toys. So I might do a second part to this, not on Furbies, but on all the other toys that have somehow got fucked up and done weird things. If you have any such tales for me, then please, as Furby would say, leave them in the comments. Leave them in the comments as well.
Alright,
That was
Cool.
funny.
Cool.
Anyways, Falcon, wanna play something or work on something?
What do you want to play / work on?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying to think. Falcon, you're pro at scripting, right?
I think so.
Do you know 175 from Friendly Matter 1? Like you saw it?
No.
Oh. Falcon, wanna try to rework on Sybil 50 of PM 60606
You can.
Oh, okay. Wait, Falcon,
Well,
can you try to find a game that we can play? Wait, I'm gonna play like I'm 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 gonna play something else. I don't know.
what game is this?
It's Smile Ops, as you can see.
Hello everybody, Bananas here.
Fuck. I'm not in the top 3 or 2. Number 7! No, I need to fix this.
Oh damn, Artem, you suck. Anyways,
Diego,
yes.
wanna play a new Small Ops that I'm in?
Is it finally released or no?
No,
Oh damn, that
but
sucks.
it's... I think you added as a... I think you added.
Oh, loser.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's just play. Let's just play. But Diego, let's just play, okay?
That ain't Coke. That's Coke.
I'm gonna wait for Diego.
Nah. Anyways, I'm. Oh!
I don't know why he always leaving.
Money. Okay. So wait.
I'm already bored of playing it. Because I'm alone, bro. Falcon, I think I have an idea what we should work on. One sec.
Huh.
Look, Falcon, we could work on one winning small project, you know? Wait. We could try to make a merge simulator, but Crazy Happy. We could try to make that. Look, Falcon, what did you play the most? Small Ops or Soul Ops?